Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is America's Got Talent 2025 Season 20 auditions. My first time reaction to Jessica Sanchez performing Beautiful Things, originally by Benson Boone. Let's commence.
Hello.
Hello.
So tell us who you are, please.
My name is Jessica Sanchez. I'm 29 years old and I sing. And I was actually on the very first season of America's Got Talent.
Hold up. Jessica Sanchez, ladies and gentlemen, saying she's 29 years old and she appeared on the very first season of AGT way back in the day. I'm talking way back in the day. We're going to double check exactly when that date was. It has to be somewhere in the mid 2000s. Ladies and gentlemen, she has returned. Awesome stuff here. Awesome stuff. This is immediately interesting right here. This is good stuff. Let's see what happens.
Amazing! What a year!
Because I was really young and I was so swayed by what everybody wanted me to be, who they wanted me to be.
Yep.
And so, it took me 20 years, but I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I want.
Good. Good.
I'm excited to be back. Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about. Every artist, I believe, should know the lane to go down. You found...
Just sorry there, Simon Cowell. They just showed us flashbacks of Jessica's journey way back in the day on that original season of AGT. So young, and she got eliminated in the semi-finals, ladies and gentlemen. Must have been a bitter disappointment to her at that age, as it would be for anyone. And she's back here after all that time. She has returned, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome stuff. She says she fell out of love with music for a while at least, but now she's back. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants to do and how she's gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Cowell continues speaking, and then let's get into it.
Found your lane now.
Yes, I found my lane and I am married now, and I'm actually, another surprising thing is I recently found out that I'm pregnant. So.
What? Oh my God! Congratulations!
Thank you.
This is amazing. Is it your first one?
It is.
Okay,
So
let me
it's
tell
a
you,
big thing
this
for
is the
me.
best thing that can ever happen in your life. Ever, 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 ever. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank
Okay. Jessica, 20th anniversary. Hope you do well.
We're excited for you.
Seriously, good
Good
luck.
luck. Bravo.
She's got a band. Come on, Jessica.
For a while the year was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a boy my parents love. He'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, instantaneously, Jessica displays her vocal talent, leaving one in no doubt that she is a very capable and strong singer. The band coming onto the stage, ladies and gentlemen, and they launched into the track. Very laid-back stuff here. I do not know this original song by Benson Boone. Not familiar with that artist at all or this song. But ladies and gentlemen, immediately the emotion in the track becomes clear. Is that keyboard? It's a keyboard vibe, piano vibes. When you come in with those keys, I always say on my channel, that is a shortcut to just emotional brilliance. But Jessica's voice, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it's at. Just immediately, that texture in her voice. Just fantastic business here by this young singer.
And I thank God every day. That's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no girl as terrified as a girl who stands to lose you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hold up. Let's hold up. That intro was fantastic. It really, set the tone. It really, brought you into the track. It created all sorts of feelings, it created all sorts of emotion. And then it just launched. I said they launched into the track earlier. No, they didn't launch into it earlier. They just began playing. Then they launched into it. Jessica's voice, absolutely. It just became this. Is this a rock vibe? Does Benson Boone do rock? I don't know. I'm not familiar with him, but ladies and gentlemen, the vibe here, absolutely. It went, zoop, intensity. You know what I mean? Intensity, absolutely kicking in. And Jessica just seamlessly handling the transition. You know what I mean? From that sort of very understated opening in terms of a vocal performance to just absolutely, you know what I mean, rocking it out when the song just, bam, exploded. Awesome stuff there. Digging the vibe on it. Something fierce, ladies and gentlemen. When people perform on those guitars as well, I enjoy my guitar-driven music. Jessica Sanchez, absolutely fantastic on the stage. Shout out to the band as well. They're performing excellently. This is just wonderful stuff. Jessica Sanchez was born and raised in Chula Vista, California, in the United States of America. She has worked on honing her vocal versatility for almost her entire life, stating that she started singing at the age of 2. She lists Mariah Carey, Etta James, and Ray Charles among her musical influences. Beautiful Things is a song by American singer-songwriter Benson Boone. It was released in 2024 as the lead single off his debut studio album, Fireworks and Rollerblades, also released in 2024. Absolutely unbelievable stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I agree with Simon Cowell. That was powerful. Very emotional stuff here on the stage. The story, does it get any better than that? That is an example of long-form, long-term storytelling, ladies and gentlemen. She came onto the show in that first season in 2006, all the way back at the age of 10. Performed on the show, got her first taste of what it's like in this music industry, was eliminated from that competition way back then, returns at the age of 29 in 2025, and ladies and gentlemen, she rocks the stage. What a brilliant performance that was. Shout out to Jessica Sanchez. That was phenomenal. Vocally, she was just absolutely brilliant in that performance. She just absolutely gave us a song and an interpretation of that track there that worked so epically. That was epic, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm saying. She just, in the center of that awesome band performance, she held it down. She just absolutely gave you a powerful, strong, awesome vocal performance. And she rocked it, ladies and gentlemen. She rocked it. And there's so much stuff happening in her personal life, but here she is, completing the journey. Well, she hasn't completed the journey. The mission is still to get to the end. The mission is still to go all the way and win the competition. That is the dream. That is the hope. But what an initial step here. What a journey, ladies and gentlemen. And all the time I've been reacting to AGT, I can easily say that has been the most unique story in terms of a contestant, you know? Like, that was just so interesting, so memorable. And Jessica, she did not let this new opportunity slip. Sofia Vergara stepping up and pressing that golden buzzer. Howie also shouting out the performance is raising the roof, which I agree with. Mel B saying that she has the voice of an angel, and I totally agree with that as well, ladies and gentlemen. Jessica Sanchez, absolutely stunningly impressive on that stage. This is an audition year that I won't be forgetting, ladies and gentlemen, not anytime soon. Such a memorable story. And Jessica just showing us what she has learned, you know, showing us, giving us a glimpse into her life experiences with, you know, this performance here. It's such a brilliant contrast, and the way they edited the whole story together, ladies and gentlemen, that is emotional stuff. This the way the AGT team, you know, told this story in terms of the, you know, the clips that they used from way back, cutting those clips in with, you know, the modern day performance. It was just a brilliant job of editing and, you know, musical choices as well. The whole thing. It was wonderful stuff, so entertaining, so inspiring as well. After all this time, Jessica Sanchez got another opportunity and she made the most of it, but she's going to continue to try and make the most of it as she goes along. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely unforgettably magnificent. The story of Jessica Sanchez is an awesome example of never giving up. That was a beautifully spectacular golden buzzer performance.